Hey everyone, I'm Dr. Retro and you've reached part 100 of my weekly video game finds. This is the official part 100. The video I did last week was to celebrate that I've reached part 100, and in that video I showed you my top 10 finds of all time, which has some really cool finds in my opinion, and in yours too, as I can see in your responses. Also to celebrate this 100 and to celebrate the fact that I have over 6k subscribers, I did a giveaway action, and that's still valid for another week. So if you haven't seen that yet, go to my channel, check out the retro giveaway video, the celebrational giveaway, and you can have a chance on winning some really cool retro games, some Sega games, Atari games, PC games, a really cool new Game Boy Color, and a lot more stuff. So check out that video. So this week it's part 100, and I think the things I found this week really do justice to this celebrational video, because I have found some amazing stuff. I wanted to start with something that I've been looking for years and years, and I finally found it, but it's not yet a 100% complete copy. This is the Breath of Fire 3 limited edition that's only, or special edition that's only released in Germany. This should come with the dragon figure, a pin and a t-shirt, and this last part, the t-shirt, is missing, but just finding the box in decent condition with the figurine, as you can see here, and the pin is already really tough to find. So I'm just happy to have this incomplete set. Here you have the pin, by the way. So I can't do an unboxing video on this one because it's not complete yet, but once I do find the t-shirt I will make an unboxing video about that. Then we have something I got for free as a gift with something else I bought, and the something else is one of the last things I'll show in this video, but this t-shirt is for the Elder Scrolls Online, and I'm actually looking forward to that game. I'm not sure if my PC can run it because my PC is quite old, but I just have a weak spot for MMORPGs. I've played World of Warcraft a lot, and I'm actually playing it a bit at this moment because I had some weeks off, and yeah, I just got back into WoW. But this is Elder Scrolls Online, and it looks really promising for an MMORPG, and not sure if I should check it out because I cannot use another addiction, but who can tell if it will be that good. So then some random stuff over here. This Barbie game has a really cool story behind it. I got a call from a guy. He said he had an NES console. He brought it over to my house, and it was a really big guy, big beard, big mustache, etc. And there was one game with the NES, and it was this one, and it was totally not what I expected. But yeah, Barbie. Then for the Game Boy Advance, Super Mario Kart Super Circuit, actually, Pokemon Leaf Green, PlayStation 1 Metal Gear Solid, and G Darius rental copy. Then for the PC big box, Head Extreme Destruction Zone. This one I bought as a present for a friend, but I'm 100% sure that he will not watch this video, so I can show you guys this game. He showed it to me a couple of years ago that he played this a lot in his childhood, and I was buying this game from someone, and he also had this one, so I bought it for him as a present. This is Jazz Jackrabbit 2, The Secret Files, has part 2 included. So next up is some Nintendo 64 stuff. This set came with the yellow controller, which is not one of the most common colors, and the stick is in so-so condition. It's a little fidgety, but it still responds pretty well. The console has a little problem because the reset button is totally stuck, and as you can see there's some damage here because someone probably jabbed a knife or something in there, or scissors, I don't know. Also came with some games, of course. 1080 Snowboarding, Mario Kart 64, International Superstar Soccer 64, Wave Race 64, WCW NWO Nitro, no, World Tour, and that last one is Cruisin' World. I bought a set of Guitar Hero guitars, and it came with some games. One of them I didn't have, it's World Tour, I'll show you later, and this one I did already have, so it can get on the sale pile. Part 5, my favorite by the way is Metallica, that's also in here somewhere, you'll see that later. Then for the NES, Jimmy Connors Tennis, which is quite the uncommon game. It's one of those less known tennis releases, and for some reason those did get quite rare, and if a game is rare in the NES it's worth money, even though it's a sucky game. Final Fantasy VII for the PlayStation 1, and a small box copy of Jazz Jackrabbit 1. Still looking for the big box version myself. I didn't know this existed until I picked it up. This is the Warcraft 3 Reign of Chaos Collector's Edition. I know for World of Warcraft every version gets a Collector's Edition, but this one I had never seen. Comes with a lot of stuff, and I'm gonna make a special unboxing video about that, so I'm not gonna show you guys in this video. Sorry. Two big box PC games that are sealed, and the first one is Diablo. Power Macintosh version, and this one is still sealed. I am not sure if this Power Mac version is worth anything, but a sealed Diablo, I'd take my chance. It was worth a guess, I think. And then this one, I have two copies of this one for my collection, and this is Uncle Henry's Playhouse, and it has puzzles from 7 Guests, 11th Hour, and Clandestiny. And some call it the rarest PC big box game out there, because there were only a very limited number of these made. But yeah, there's one seller on eBay who has a bunch of these, so I don't think it's that rare, but it's definitely obscure, and that's a good reason for me to put it into my collection. If you wanna have a copy, just check it out on eBay. It's not too expensive at the moment. This Zelda figurine is from the Gashapon set for Four Swords Adventures, and I actually have the full set of these. And this one was an extra that I gave to my girlfriend a couple of years ago, but we cleaned up the attic and she found it in her old stuff. So yeah, if she doesn't use it anymore, I can have it again. Then some PlayStation Portable and DS games. Lumines 2 for the DS, Geometry Wars Galaxies, which is a really cool game. It's really hard to get used to, because your shooting direction and your moving direction are two different buttons, and it's kind of difficult to get used to, but it's a really cool game. Mr. Driller Drill Spirits, Beautiful Joe Double Trouble, which is also a really good DS game. The Gianna Sisters, which is of course a famous Mario Bros. Ripoff, and one of the rarest game, if not the rarest game on the Amiga, that got called back because of the copyright infringement on the Mario games. Then, like I said before, Guitar Hero Metallica and Guitar Hero World Tour. I don't have all the Guitar Hero games, don't even need them all, because like Van Halen, Aerosmith, etc. Don't really need those, but this one is my favorite. Metallica is a great band, but also the extra numbers we have here for Slayer and Caius, Machine Head, Mastodon. That's just awesome. So many good songs on this one. I love it. Two PC big box games, and this first one is a really rare one. It's Mega Man X3, and it's in great complete condition. Comes with everything. And I still should do a Mega Man X3 unboxing video with all the different versions I have. I have PC, Saturn, PlayStation 1 and Super Nintendo. And then for the PlayStation, sorry, not the PlayStation, of course, the PC, Metal Gear Solid. Along with some of the games I showed you earlier, these were part of a trade I did with someone who contacted me through YouTube. This is the Sierra game Woodruff and the Schnabel of Azimuth. It's quite an obscure one, and I'm really happy to have this in my collection. Looks really fun. I haven't checked it out yet if it's actually a fun game, but it does look really fun, and that's step one into being a good game. And then also for the PlayStation, it's All-Star Racing. It's one of those horrible Midas Racing compilations. And this is actually a big box version I didn't have before, because it's a big box in a sleeve. Not really sure why they put the sleeve in, since this is multilingual and this is as well, so no clue, but that's as usual with Midas. They probably had no clue themselves either. I've shown you a lot of sealed PlayStation 2 games over the last few weeks, and those were all from the same guy. This is the last pile of stuff I got from him that I was interested in. These two are not sealed, Death Jr. and Death Jr. Part 2 for the PlayStation Portable. Then these are all sealed. Digital Devil Saga, Giga Wings Generation, Legend of Sayuki, Forbidden Siren 2, Dragon Blaze, Raiden Part 3, Saint Seiya of the Hades, and Zombie Virus, which is an Essential Games game, which are, as I told you before, rare. Two shoot 'em up games that I've been looking for a long time. First is Parodius for the PlayStation 1. I had this, or I have this, but my copy is in quite bad condition, and now I finally have a good quality copy. This is, in my opinion, one of the hardest to find PlayStation 1 games. It's definitely really early, as you can see here. It's number 36 that's registered. It doesn't have the PlayStation bar, which also shows it's an early game. And these are definitely not easy to find. And then R-Type 3 for the Super Nintendo. One of the few PAL released Super Nintendo shoot 'em ups. There's actually only a handful of these. And I really love shoot 'em up games, and this is something I wanted in my collection for a long time. Saw one pop up for a pretty good price, so I decided to go for it and get it. And I don't regret it. Leisure Suit Larry Law for sale is Larry 7, and it's my favorite Larry. It's the one I played the most, and this is the big box copy that comes with the scratch and sniff card, which was the one that I had as a kid, or at least a friend of mine had. I played that a lot, and I definitely wanted this copy for my collection. And then this is the pre-order pack for Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, because I ordered the Black Chest edition, the one you can only get online, and it's the most comprehensive one. Keeping this sealed for now because I don't have time yet to play this. And the next stuff coming up is all from a trade from my good friend Adil. He's an English trader, collector, and I got some amazing stuff from him. The first bunch of stuff is Monster Racer, PlayStation 1, Rampage Through Time, and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure for the Sega Dreamcast, which is a really special fighting game that I actually really love on the PlayStation 1, and this version is supposed to be a better port of the arcade version. Then the American Saturn games, Astral and Magic Knight Ray Earth, which is supposedly a really good RPG by Working Designs, and these are usually good at making RPGs. Too bad they don't do that anymore. They don't exist anymore. Then we have the Panzerfront press kit for the PlayStation 1, and I'm going to show you this in a separate video what's in there, because there's a lot of different stuff in there. Then there's a bunch of PC games I got from him. It's Mud Pies, Mario's Early Year Collection, and yeah. Reason for me getting this is because it's a Nintendo PC game. It's quite odd, quite obscure, probably quite horrible as well, and I just love these things. Then Discworld Noir to complete my Discworld collection, The Legend of Kirandia Book 1 to complete that collection, and the Prince of Persia Collector's Edition, which has Prince of Persia 1, 2 and the making of 3D. I'm actually not sure if there's a Prince of Persia 1 big box version. I've never seen it. Probably there is, and probably it's really rare, but this is the oldest version I've seen. But there might be one, I'm not sure. If you know, let me know, because I want to have the oldest version, of course. Then there's one more item that I got from him in this trade, and it's something that needs to be shown separately. If you follow me on Facebook, you've seen this already, but it's the Sega Multi-Mega. It's a Sega CD and a Sega Mega Drive in one. Also, it's a portable CD player, because you can put some batteries in here, and then you can use the CD player buttons on the front and use it as a CD player. This is quite a big, bulky unit, so yeah, I'm not sure if anyone used it for that. But the cool thing is that this plays all your Mega Drive games, all your Sega CD games. It actually has trouble with some Sega CD games, I read. But I don't have a lot of those, so maybe not the ones that I have. But this just takes up so much less space compared to the Sega CD Mega Drive combination, which is a huge thing. So I'm really happy to have this, and we'll definitely start using this, because I have a bunch of Sega CD games that I want to try out, and this is the perfect opportunity for trying those out. So I have one more item left, and that's again a really special one. There's a Multi-Mega here, and it's not the most special one in my opinion. So it's a press kit, and again, if you followed me on Facebook, you could have already seen this. And this is also a hint, by the way. Go follow me on Facebook. It's facebook.com/drretromd, and I'll show pictures there and other stuff that you don't see in the YouTube channel. So it's a press kit. It's for the PlayStation 3 game that I've been waiting for a long time, because its predecessor was, in my opinion, one of the best games released for the PlayStation 3, which is Heavy Rain, and this is the press kit for Beyond Two Souls. Normally when I play a game, I play for about 1 hour, 2 hours max, and then I'm done, and I go do something else and then get back to the game later. When I popped in this game, I've played for 5 hours straight, and that's not something I do usually. So I really love this type of cinematic game. It's not really... yeah, it is action-based, but you're not really shooting, etc. It's just special. I can't think of another word to say it. I'm gonna do a special unboxing video on this one to show you what's inside. There's not a lot inside, but it's really cool how they did the details, etc. So that's it. That's the Beyond Two Souls press kit for the PlayStation 3. I hope you enjoyed watching this, and if you did, please check out my channel for other videos, like me on Facebook, like I already said, and of course subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye bye.